When I was a little girl, I joined the Girl Scouts. And then I grew up, and I didn't know that grown-ups could be a Girl Scout too. And I just found that out, and so I just joined the Girl Scouts, and I'm wearing my Girl Scout pins today because this story, the name of this story is How Pumpkin Became a Girl Scout. Pumpkin was a little girl who had bright orange hair. She bounced out of bed one morning and then looked at her bed, all scrambled up, the covers all messed up, and she knew that she was supposed to make her bed because her mother had taught her to make her bed as soon as she got up each morning. But instead, she said, "Ah, chuck it," and began getting dressed. When she was dressed, she looked at her pajamas, which were crumpled up on the floor, and she knew that she was supposed to fold her pajamas and put them neatly away in the second drawer to the dresser on the right. But instead, she just said, "Ah, chuck it," and left her pajamas rumpled up on the floor. Then she walked into the bathroom and brushed her teeth. And while she was brushing her teeth, the cap to the toothpaste tube fell on the rug. Instead of picking it up like she knew she was supposed to do and putting it back, she said, "Ah, chuck it," and then went downstairs to have breakfast. Mother had cooked her favorite breakfast foods, scrambled eggs and pancakes. And when she got through eating, she got up from the table and her mother said, "Pumpkin, you have a lot of things to do before you go out to play. You have to put your dirty dishes in the sink, go upstairs and pick up that cap to the toothpaste tube and put it back, make your bed and pick your pajamas up and put them away in the drawer." And Pumpkin looked at her and said, "Ah, chuck it," and ran outside to play with her best friend Betty, who lived next door. After lunch, Pumpkin ran in the house looking for her mother. "Mom, Mom," she called, "guess what? Betty is joining the Girl Scouts, and they do a lot of fun things, and they go places together, and I want to join the Girl Scouts too. Can I? Can I join the Girl Scouts with Betty?" Mother said, "You know, when I was your age, I was a Girl Scout, and we did have a lot of fun together, and I learned a lot of interesting things, and we went a lot of neat places together. However, when you join the Girl Scouts, you have to make the Girl Scout promise and learn the Girl Scout law. And in the Girl Scout promise, it says for you to help everybody the best that you can. And in the Girl Scout law, it says for you to be kind to people as much as you possibly can. I don't think that you're ready to make that promise, and you cannot make a promise that you cannot keep." Right then, Pumpkin knew what she had to do to become a Girl Scout. She ran into the dining room, and there were her dirty dishes, still sitting on the table. She placed them carefully in the kitchen sink. She ran upstairs, and there was the cat to the toothpaste tube still on the rug. She picked it up and put it back where it belonged. Then she ran into her bedroom. There were her pajamas still rumpled up on the floor. She picked them up, folded them neatly, and placed them in the second drawer on the right and shut the drawer. Then she made her bed, the best that she'd ever made it, all smooth, folded over the pillow just right. And then she did one more thing. She ran downstairs, went up to her mother, and said, "Mom, thank you for a delicious breakfast." Her mother smiled, hugged her, and said, "I think you will make a very good Girl Scout." And that's how Pumpkin became a Girl Scout.